Hey everybody, this is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. And I'm going to get into some pentatonics, and I'm going to do this video that's going to give me a little bit of a history. I'm sure it's not going to be like all their history, considering the fact that they've been around for so long. But this is the beginner's guide to pentatonics that a few of you have recommended and suggested um, that I do. Now, one person just raised a little concern and said that there's going to be little snippets in here of like some of their videos that I haven't reacted to yet, but that's okay. Snippets is only going to be, it's like an appetizer. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they did that, but now I want to see the whole thing. So in all honesty, it's just going to make me want to see the full video or performance of those songs. So you guys don't worry about it being a spoiler for me, because it won't be a spoiler. I'm actually one of those people, like even like with movies. I know this sounds weird, but like let's say like I'm a Star Wars fan or a Marvel Comics, like Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU fan, and I do like to know. I don't like going into anything blind. I do like to know what's going on, what's gonna go on in the movie, so that I can pick out the smaller details that since I know the big things, then I can focus on the smaller things. Because you know how it is. You pick things up like the second, third time when you watch a movie or a TV show or something, like you're like, oh, I didn't even notice that before. And so and the way movies are, like, listen, back in the day, when was it? 2000 or 2002, when the first original Spider-Man came out with Tobey Maguire. You know that I was so excited for that movie. I literally saw it 9 times in the movie theater. Not today. Between gas prices going up, and I mean, I would have to spend like $25 just on a movie ticket, popcorn, a bottled water. I don't drink soda, but a bottled water. I mean, I drink my sugar-free soda, but it's just too expensive. I would never be able to do that. But anyways, going back to the original thought of don't worry about it being a spoiler. I don't consider it a spoiler. I consider it like an appetizer, and I consider it as something that's gonna, you know, well, make you want the next meal. So anyway, so let's go ahead and change the screen. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that I did a reaction to Pentatonix like 4 days ago. I don't know if YouTube has pushed it out, but I did a reaction to, where is it? Daft Punk, which was, I believe it was. It
Hey
was a
everybody,
Buy Me a
this is
Coffee
Derek, aka
request
Anyone on
from an
YouTube.
Alan F. Yes, and I mean, usually I get like 1,500 views or something like that on a Pentatonix video, and I took 2 weeks off to fix the algorithm, but I don't think it fixed it, because like the video was out 4 days ago and it hasn't even. I mean, people haven't viewed it. For me, it's not like about views in the sense of like, oh, I got 1,000 views. That's not it. Views mean that your audience got to see it. That's the whole point. The whole point of recording and reacting these things is so that the fan base can watch it and react to it and enjoy it. And so if I don't think YouTube pushed that out, so hopefully it'll push this one out. So I'm letting you guys know that I did react to Pentatonix, Daft Punk 4 days ago from today. Well, right now it's Friday, April 24th as I'm recording this. This is going to go up on Patreon today for early access viewing, and I'll probably have it, what's the word, on YouTube next week. So hopefully by then you would have caught Daft Punk, but if you haven't, it'll be there. It'll be there in my videos and in my playlist of all things or all reactions to Pentatonix. So go check out that playlist. It's going to be in the description, and it's also going to be in a pinned comment. So with all that said, let me put my headphones on. And it's time to do the beginner's guide to Pentatonix. And let me full screen this, and let's go, baby.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Tell me, am I gonna
Mitch is such a chameleon. That's what I call him because he has like all these different looks and they all make him look different, like oh wait a minute. Like in this clip. I don't know, he reminds me a little bit here of like Mateo Lane's little brother. Mateo Lane is a gay comedian, but he reminds me of like he could be his little brother here. Um and I've seen like so many different um styles like here because he doesn't have the mustache. He looks really young. And by the way, how tall is he, guys? You guys can let me know because he seems like a small framed kind of guy. And listen, I'm a Filipino, so I'm like 5'6". So I'm a little shorty myself. Um, but yeah, so when they got to here or to the next one, I think he looks so different. He actually looks like he has more weight on his face, and it looks good on him, the more weight on his face. And he has a more, what's the word? I don't know, like young college kid kind of look. Do you know what I mean? But then you'll get another one where he's got a long mullet and he's just, um, I think I like his look better when he's like this, but hey, that's the whole point of like Madonna and Lady Gaga, like changing their looks and appearances and everything like that, just to give you something different. So you can have your favorites, but I totally get it, like why artists do that. So let's keep going with Mitch Grassi. Is by the way, is that Latin or is that Italian? You guys can let me know. I think that's Italian. Avi.
Life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. You just want attention.
Yes, Kirstin, not Kristen. Kirstin Maldonado. So definitely Latina. Maldonado. So Kirstin Maldonado. And it's actually Kirstin, not Kirsten, because in Spanish we don't pronounce the I like a U. It's Kirstin. Kirstin Maldonado. But wow, look at her makeup. Really, really beautiful around her eyes.
You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
See, like I don't know what song that was, but it sounded good. So just that little clip makes me want to like hear that again.
For your mama, ayy. Sing it for your papa, ayy. Sing it for the whole world, whether boy or girl, for your number one, baby. K.O. on the beat, okay? I'm the human.
So you guys were telling me that his name is Kevin Olusola. Like the S is like an SH. Olusola. Kevin Olusola.
But I'm not the only one. Away in a manger, no crib for his bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head.
Television, who's the nation? Oh, Mary did.
I know I just discovered them, but Avi like literally is like my favorite. And yeah, total man crush here. And you guys explained to me like how he left and you know everything like with that. At least like what you guys know of it, because I guess they don't talk about it like publicly, which is appropriate. You don't want to air out all your dirty laundry, but maybe because lawyers were involved, maybe they legally can't talk about it openly. But either way, you want to respect their privacy too.
television. Who's the nation? Oh, yeah. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters?
Ooh, that was a little like the makeup and everything, like it's pretty intense. So I want to check this one out too. Avi, stop looking at me like that.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Okay, so Matt, he's the one that replaced Avi, obviously, because it says up to present. Oh yeah, see, there's the hairstyle on Mitch that just me personally, I just don't like on him, but that's okay. He likes it. That's all that matters. But Matt, is it Sallee? But let's keep going.
You really are a hero. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands.
Hello, hello, baby, you call, I can hear a thing. I have got no service in the club, you say.
Extraordinary people, we don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary.
Ben Bram. So who is that? When Scott went off to college in LA, he met Ben Bram and developed the idea for Pentatonix to be on the show, The Sing Off. Now, we just saw a little clip of Scott, Kirstin, and Mitch. So they went to high school together in Texas. Okay.
Extraordinary people.
Oh, he met Ben Bram, although I have no idea who that is.
We don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
This is crazy, should be mine. No.
Pentatonix.
From Arlington, Texas.
Kill the radio star.
Congratulations! You are the sing-off champions. You did it.
So what year was this again? Was this like 2011 or 2013? I'm trying to get the timeline in my head. I wished it would because even if they said it like a minute ago, I have ADD and I already forgot. So, oh look, a squirrel. Anyways,
Pentatonix, you won the Sony Music Recording Contract, $200,000.
a week after they moved to LA, Sony dropped them. What? And I do remember somebody in the Pentatonix crew telling me about that, and I was in disbelief then too.
By the tongue and I'll go. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. As long as you la 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 love me. As long as you la 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 love me. Starships were meant to fly.
Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop, 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more.
So I may want to go on Spotify and start the journey of actually listening to like their recordings. And I know somebody, maybe somebody or maybe a couple people said, "Oh, well, if you listen to the recordings, then you can't do a reaction." It's like, well, that's not true because a recording is just a recording. A video is a different thing. So even if I already heard the song, but to see them perform it, is also a good thing. And I mean, I don't think you guys would mind like a double dose of Pentatonix, right? So, and I usually do my full album listens on Patreon. So I do have some Pentatonix fans on Patreon. Um, so yeah, I mean, for $3 a month, I mean, there's like all kinds of bonus exclusive content on Patreon, and there's going to be quite a lot more, especially with Pentatonix.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get away. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitches like me is hard to come by.
A lot of people commented on what I said earlier, but I've been saying this right from the beginning of the start of my channel. I do not, first of all, I don't talk about religion or politics on my channel at all. Number one, I don't want to be offensive to anybody. I don't care if you're Jewish, if you practice Islam or some form of Christianity. All of that is, it's none of my business. And I want to respect everybody, including those that don't have a belief. So there are atheists, and I don't want to offend them either. So I just don't bring any of that stuff into my channel. Now, as far as Christmas is concerned, I absolutely hate the Christmas holiday. Can't stand it. Can't stand the fakeness of people in that time of the year. There's just, and you don't know like whether I've experienced something traumatic in that season. There's a lot of people too that have trauma, maybe from something that happened in their personal life, and so it triggers something. So don't attack people if they say that they're not into Christmas. Then there's other people that for religious reasons they don't celebrate Christmas. But needless to say, for me, just please respect me in the sense of like not trying to push it. When I'm telling you I hate it and I don't want to do it and I'm not going to do it. Somebody tried to bully me, not a Pentatonix fan. This was like last year. Somebody that was who lives in Sweden. I was reacting to some Swedish bands, and he knew my stance, but then he was just kind of like when he asked me to do like some Christmas thing, and I told him, I says, listen, can you just choose something else and I'll react to that? He got all butthurt, and then he was just kind of like, well, I'm unsubscribing. Okay, well, I'm sorry if I'm not going to let you bully me into doing something that I don't want to do, that I clearly have said I don't like it and I'm not going to do it. So I just say it right from the beginning so that I don't get people that will attempt to, but I cannot be bullied. So let me just say that. I am not one to be bullied. I have that personality where I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's not going to work. So if I'm just letting you all know, I respect you guys and I want you guys to enjoy what you enjoy, but you gotta understand my boundaries and just don't cross them, please. All right, so let's keep on going.
In excelsis Deo, me and my drum. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Celebrate good times, come on.
Celebration, celebration.
Don't stop, believe it,
Cause this is Thriller. Hey,
a thriller night.
PTX, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it is. Looking for a better way to get a better set of getting on the internet and checking out to hit me, get up. Your shop, walking in a bit.
Ooh, I didn't know Scott could rap. That was pretty darn good.
A thriller night. PTX, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it is. Looking for a better way to get a better set of getting on the internet and checking out to hit me, get up. Your shop, walking in a bit of humble, little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby. Swear the game, nope, yeah, can't copy.
And we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. This kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Oh, 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 oh. Shawty, what's your name? I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva.
Harder,
Make it better, faster, makes us stronger. Never,
our work is.
And again, just to let you all know, I reacted to this. YouTube isn't necessarily pushing the video out, so go on my channel and you'll see it there. Daft Punk.
Never over.
better, stronger. More than ever,
Our work is.
one last telematch. Covering my ears like a kid. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Know with all of your heart, you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. I was following the 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 I.
To face unafraid the blends that we made.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? The fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree.
Daft Punk,
Well, that was an interesting little tidbit. So I can see why everybody's like all passionate about the Christmas album and about their Christmas music. Still not going to do it, but I understand why you guys like get hype about it. So
Daft Punk, we recorded this in a bedroom closet. We filmed it in the kitchen, and now we're Grammy winners for it.
oh, is that the guy Ben? Well, so is he like their producer or manager or something? But that's interesting. So they won a Grammy for Daft Punk. So that's pretty cool.
So it's just proof that anything can happen. And thank you guys so much. And thank you, Recording Academy. We love you guys. This is so surreal. Thank you guys.
And shame on Sony, right? So y'all missed out on this. Y'all dropped them thinking that they weren't going to be marketable, or I'm not quite sure like what their issue was, but maybe they didn't see like an a cappella group as being marketable. But hello, they won a Grammy, so stick it up your
I was having a moment in my head where I was like thinking about when I'm really old and thinking back on memories. Time I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna remember this moment. I like soaked it in because I was like, when I'm 90, I'm gonna want to remember this moment. Wow. Can you believe we get to do this for a living? There we go.
Very unbelievable.
Give me that can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. Can't sleep love. Give me that can't sleep. I dream about all day. The kind that keeps me up all night.
Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear from LA to Japan. Don't let them bring it down. So true, so true. I will be sure that the ladies just like you.
Sorry if that was super loud, but we just won a Grammy. We're so excited. We were at rehearsal, so we couldn't accept the award, but Ben Bram did. And it was so amazing, and we love you guys. Thanks for supporting us.
Love you so much.
Ah!
Jolene, oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
So I think that is like really, really cool that they partnered with Dolly to do her song. And by the way, I reacted to a full documentary on Dolly Parton, and it's on Patreon. So if any of you Pentatonix fans that are on Patreon or any feature member that will eventually make it over there, if you want to know a little bit more about Dolly's career, you guys can check out that documentary. I love that documentary.
Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.
Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Come on, shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you can.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
I've decided to take a step back from Pentatonix. Before I tell you guys why I'm doing this, I want you guys to know that these past 6 years have been the most unbelievable years of my life.
Oh, that kind of made me sad a little bit because I'm, I don't feel a lot of emotions because I'm like emotionally numb that way. But yeah, it just made me sad because again, we don't know like everything that went down legally, right? If lawyers got involved.
I've decided to take a step back from Pentatonix. Before I tell you guys why I'm...
Yeah, did you see the way Scott, like, he had his head up and then he just kind of like dropped it down? Even you can see Kirstin, she's looking down. Mitch, I think, started looking down. Yeah.
Before I tell you guys why I'm doing this, I want you guys to know that these past 6 years have been the most unbelievable years of my life.
So is there like a whole video of this on YouTube? I'm gonna try to look for it and watch it like when this documentary is done. Because even though it's a sad thing, I want to hear like everything that Avi had to say.
phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in, you'll have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning.
You know, Kirstin's makeup is always on point. Whether she does it herself or she's got I would imagine at this point she has like a makeup artist doing everything or maybe most of it or whatever, but her makeup is always on point. From the lip gloss, the eyeshadow, concealer, everything. Just everything is like on point.
You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. Dancing in the dark with you between my eyes. Oh, your hands in the holes of my sweat.
Okay, so interesting. So they have 3 Christmas albums, unless they have more like after this. So again, I can see why everybody's like passionate about these albums, especially since I mean, obviously the first one was very popular and then they did a second one and a third one. So it's something that is maybe central to their art and music. It's something that they enjoy. Still not going to do it. I want nothing to do with it, but I get it. I understand.
Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember?
That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love.
Christmas means to me, my love. Oh, 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 oh. And the signs are shining, falling, and the words that he was forming. God only knows what I'd be without you. Do you hear what I hear?
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Okay, I need to do Shallow. That sounded amazing. Okay, so listen, guys. I want to know. Hold on. Okay, so there's a 3-minute video here. Avi Kaplan leaving Pentatonix, and then there's another video. What really happened to Avi Kaplan of Pentatonix? A message from Avi. I guess this was posted originally on Facebook. This one is 3 minutes and 3 seconds. The other one is, well, pretty much the same thing. Avi Kaplan's final 2 songs with the group. Oh, I bet you that was emotional. Avi Kaplan's last performance with Pentatonix, last moments on stage. Oh my God. Okay, so let me watch this video.
Hey guys, so the reason we're making this video today is because I have an announcement to make. This decision is something that I've been struggling with a lot, and it's been one of the toughest decisions to make in my entire life. I've decided to take a step back from Pentatonix. Before I tell you guys why I'm doing this, I want you guys to know that these past 6 years have been the most unbelievable years of my life. All the things that we've accomplished, all the music that we've made, and the people that we've touched with that music, it far surpasses anything that I could have ever dreamed for my life. Now, I think that one of the reasons that we have been so successful and we've been able to accomplish all these things is because of the unbelievably fast pace that we keep. Throughout my career with Pentatonix, that pace has always been a really big struggle for me. It's been extremely hard for me to not be able to see my family or friends when I need to, or when they need to see me. It's been really hard for me not to be able to just escape to nature when I'm feeling overwhelmed or when I just need time for myself. I want you guys to know that I'm just so blessed and honored to have.
It's interesting that he said escapes to nature because with his solo career, with what I've checked out, a lot of it is like always like in nature, and it's also very peaceful and meditative. And so I can see how he carried that over into his solo career.
I want you guys to know that I'm just so blessed and honored to have been a part of your lives. This has just been such an unbelievable experience, and I really just do not want to slow down this group. I believe in what we do, and I believe in what they will do, and I could never inhibit their success in any way. I would never ever want that. I want you guys to know that I'm still going to be doing music, and I'm going to be doing it with my whole heart. I just can no longer keep up with this, and I hope that you guys understand my decision and that you'll support me. But I have to do what's right for my heart, so I hope that you guys understand. But I love you so much, and I thank you for everything. And I'm excited for the future. Regardless of anything, thank you for everything. Truly, thank you.
Very heartfelt. So whatever behind the scenes was going on, this was hard on all of them. You can clearly see it on them. The first part where he kind of choked up, like right over here, when Scott put his hand on him, for support.
All the music that we've made and the people that we've touched with that music, it far surpasses anything that I could have ever dreamed for my life.
Oh my God. Did I actually feel something there, just there? Yeah. I'm really happy that he's successful on his own
You'll
too.
support me, but I have to do what's right for my heart. So I hope that you guys understand. But I love you so much, and I thank you for everything. And I'm excited for the future.
And we followed you, bro. We have followed you. I'm following it. Actually, he liked one of my comments on Instagram the other day because he posted like a short little reel, and I just commented on there, "I love your voice," and he hearted it. So I was like, "Yay, Avi read mine." But let me see. I just want to see what these people have to say, and then you guys can let me know if there's something that is inaccurately stated here. But let's just take a look at this.
Around the holidays, you're sure to hear the vocal stylings of Pentatonix. But depending on when the song was recorded, the bass voice might be different because Avi Kaplan left the group in 2017. So where'd he end up? It seems Kaplan was something of a victim of the a cappella group's unexpected smash success, which led to a grueling work schedule. In May 2017, the group posted an emotional video.
I don't know if I would call him a victim. I mean, that's probably the wrong choice of words. Obviously, well, none of them probably expected that, what's the word, explosion of success. and then following after that, an extremely fast-paced schedule, which I'm sure has to do with like recording and touring and interviews and press and photo shoots and this and that and blah blah blah. So, and then we don't know, or at least I don't know, Avi's home life, family life, and what did it, what did that fast-paced schedule take away from him personally, that he felt the need to say, you know what, I have to bail ship. And like he said, he did not want to hinder the band at all, and he wishes them success and all of that. So that was really cool. Well, anyways, let's just see what else these people are going to have to say.
The group posted an emotional video on Facebook where Kaplan admitted that he'd always struggled with the fast-paced lifestyle of touring.
It's been extremely hard for me to not be able to see my family or friends when I need to.
Kaplan added that it was hard to find alone time where he could escape to nature when he was overwhelmed by his work. He also explained that his decision to leave stemmed from not wanting to hold the group back. Kaplan thanked fans for their unwavering support and announced that he'd still be making solo music. After his last show with the band, he posted a final farewell in another Facebook post. He wrote, "Maybe someday all 5 of us will sing together again like old times, but until then, I'm standing by, always." That time hasn't happened just yet, though. Pentatonix quickly replaced Kaplan with singer Matt Sallee and continued on with its fast-paced schedule of
Matt Sallee. What did I say earlier when I was watching the documentary? I don't remember, but Matt Sallee.
Recording and touring. Kaplan had already released some solo music the year he left the group, but so had bandmate Kirstin Maldonado, who remains in Pentatonix as of the making of this video. As he promised, Kaplan has continued making solo music. Unlike Maldonado, whose solo efforts are pretty similar to those of Pentatonix genre-wise, Kaplan has steered away from pop in his music since leaving the group. It seems that genre change may have been another reason he broke off from the group that made him famous.
And I actually like his kind of folky, nature meditative kind of, look at those eyes. He's just got amazing eyes. But anyways, yeah, I like his solo career a lot. I mean, as you guys know, I'm more of a metalhead. I'm not that much of a pop artist, but there's another genre of metal called symphonic metal that I'm a fan of, and a lot of times in like these European bands, they'll add like folk elements and Celtic elements, and I've grown to really like that. So just, folk elements in itself, I really like. Take out the metal and you just have the folk. Cool.
Famous. In 2020, Kaplan told Billboard that he thoroughly loved folk music before joining the a cappella group, and he wanted to return to these roots. That meant leaving the group once and for all, but he was able to use his notoriety as a former member of the hugely successful a cappella quintet as a springboard for his own music. Since leaving Pentatonix, Kaplan has released 3 EPs and a full-length album, 2022's Floating on a Dream. His newest EP, Feel Alright, came out in 2024, and he announced plans to launch a Patreon for fans on December 13th. As his goodbye message hinted, Kaplan has indeed seemed to escape to nature since his split with Pentatonix. The California native has relocated to a rural forest in Tennessee and has shared even less about his personal life over the last few years.
Inspiration looks like a lot of things. Looks like the forest, the mountains, the ocean, the desert.
Kaplan has not entirely escaped whispers about his love life, though. In 2017, he had a failed relationship with YouTube personality Trisha Paytas, though Kaplan kept it secret until Paytas finally revealed it on X, formerly Twitter. Rumors have also circulated for years that Kaplan secretly got married after leaving the band. These claims became even more widespread when 2 photos of him with a woman dressed in a bridal gown hit the internet. Though some online articles claim the woman in those photos is his wife, it's a hoax. It's actually his sister, Esther Koop, and Kaplan was attending her wedding. By all indications, Kaplan is not married. He doesn't wear a wedding ring in any of his social media posts or music videos. If he did get hitched, it's clear he's taking great care to keep it under wraps. As for Pentatonix, they're still going strong, nearly 14 years after forming in Arlington, Texas, and winning the 2011 season of the Sing-Off. You're sure to hear their newest single, Meet Me Next Christmas, very soon.
Okay. I always have to stop it before like YouTube automatically like plays me something else. I'm like, stop it. All right. So there we go. Now, you know what? There was like that one last moment. Avi Kaplan's final two songs. We don't need to do that one that long, but now this one has like last moments on stage, and it's only 2 minutes, not even 2.5. So I say let's do it. And by the way, I did a reaction to Change on the Rise. Did I put it up on YouTube or is it only on Patreon? I gotta look, but I did react to it. But let's just do this one last video together, 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Hey, for your pop, hey, for the whole world with the whole KO on the beat, okay? Of the human, go ahead, we'll sing it down top to the beat, won't stop, no, wait. Come on, y'all, put your hands up. Sing it out as hard as you can. Make up here from a later Japan. Don't let them bring you down.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So sweet.
Have a good night, you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you for everything. I'll see you soon, I promise.
Wow. It kind of makes me sad that you know, I've just recently, I don't want to say discovered because I knew of them like all these years. Just never, I mean, I've only been like doing reactions for like maybe 10 months, but prior to that, I was always kind of like, in the metal genre, in the metal field. So I never really, you know, delved into Pentatonix music or career or performances or anything like that. So this YouTube channel has been a blessing for me because it's introduced me to some amazing talent outside of the metal genre and even some in the metal genre. I just discovered a metal vocalist named Mafra who is, her vocals are insane. But then there's Pentatonix, there's voice play, there's everyone that's associated with both of those bands, a cappella bands. There's Angelina Jordan, Grace Vanderwall, Deanna Ankudinova. I mean, I'm just discovering so many really amazing, bands. And then even in the rock genre, like The Warning, Bandmade, I've just this YouTube channel and me reacting has really brought just some great music and talent to my attention and enjoyment, and now to you. So, as a reactor, I give it back to you. So, anyways, thank you so much for hanging in with me on this 50-minute reaction. um, I'm going to have the links to the original videos that I reacted to in the video in the description. I'm going to have all of Pentatonix and Avi Kaplan's information in the description. And then all of my socials are going to be in the description. If you want to see a little bit of Derek outside of like this YouTube screen, come follow me on Instagram. And but more importantly, Patreon. My Patreon is where it's at. Just for a few bucks a month. You know, there's like over 140 plus exclusive bonus videos that are there. You have access to polls. You can vote for movies and documentary reactions, full albums, and full concert watches and all of that stuff. So come scope it out. All right. By the way, I also have, you can do 7 days for free, a free week trial, and no obligation. After the 7 weeks, you can jump off Patreon. So, but while you're there, give me some requests. Take a look at the collections that I have and the movies, the documentaries, and all that stuff. Check it out. I mean, what do you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. What do you got to gain? Maybe another community. So, anyways, thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.